Kids Club. I'm here with Ron Harris, meteorologist and weatherman for the News at 10. Now, Ron, we understand there's a huge hurricane coming our way. It just hit Westerly, Rhode Island. Now, a hurricane, kids, is a major problem in the weather system. It means winds are going to be over 74 miles an hour, rains are going to be strong, tides are going to be flying around, the oceans are going to be wild. And what it also means is that you've got to be careful and stay in the house. Now, this particular hurricane is a 3 out of 5 on the 5 scale. Now, Ron's going to give us an update on what's happening now with Hurricane Bob.
Okay, thanks. We are talking about quite a storm here, still near Category 3. It appears to me that the center of the storm is very close to Block Island, or passed right over the Block Island area, and moving on across between Newport and New Bedford. And as it does, it'll be tracking off to the northeast and continuing to accelerate. Now, water temperatures are a little cooler on the south coast, so it has weakened slightly, but don't let that deceive you. Still a dangerous hurricane for Boston. The worst is yet to come. That'll be between 1 and 3 o'clock. Look at the satellite, Luke, and you'll see what I mean here by the slight weakening. You can see the enhanced clouds I've got in red. Note the eye. Since this morning, it moves off to the northeast. Actually, this picture starts yesterday, later in the day. Rolling off to the northeast, the eye getting smaller than more diffuse, but still the strong winds around that system as it barrels off to the northeast. And we've now had a report of a wind gust over 100 miles per hour at Block Island. Some other spots are gusting over 90 miles per hour now on the south coast. So everything is happening right now. They're seeing the storm surge as I speak on the south coast through Narragansett Bay and proper down through Cape Cod. And again, that center will be moving on across the Boston area. It appears to me very close to Boston, always say around 4 or 5 o'clock. Now, what's going to happen is we're going to see the winds come in from a different direction. May slacken some, then all of a sudden the winds will start to pick up instead of southeast out of the northwest. And that's important because at the time that the winds go northwest, we're going to have a high tide around here, 4 o'clock or so, and that is when we'll have a wind blowing offshore rather than onshore. So it is not simultaneous with a high tide, thank goodness for that, but plenty going on the south coast right now.
All right. Well, the printers are going wild right now with reports coming in about what the hurricane is doing and what it's going to be doing. Now, kids, if you're at friends' houses or if you're not at your home, just so you know, you're going to want to stay where you are until around 6 or 7 o'clock when things slow down. In the Boston area, you will be having the storm hit probably around 3:30 or 4. If you need to take an MBTA home now, the trains are not, most of them are not running. The above-ground train stops around 1 o'clock, and like the D lines are running. But if the winds reach 75 miles an hour, which is bound to happen, they're going to stop running. But some of the underground lines are rolling.
I just wanted to add that also, besides the wind that I've been playing up here, is the fact that we're going to have the rainfall. In some spots, there could be locally 10 to 15 inches of rainfall, and that's nothing to sneeze at either. So there'll be some flash flooding with that, obviously. And then with all the wind itself around the storm, there'll be some downed trees and power lines. We've had spot reports of power outages at this time around Norwell, some downed trees as well. So everything is moving off to the northeast. And again, this evening it's all going to be over, but at that time you'll have to watch out for trees that have fallen as well as the power lines that'll be down. So be cautious of the whole situation.